not for everybody. If you get offended easily, please click back and do not continue.
Don't do it.
We can, and probably will, get vulgar, perverted, potty mouthed, loud, obnoxious, tipsy, and more. If you continue, please understand that you have been warned, and we don't need your negativity after you have chosen to listen anyways.
Right.
Thank you. And now for those of you who are still here, enjoy and drink happy.
But listen, I would like to challenge your listeners.
Oh.
Ronnie's putting out a challenge.
I would like to
putting out a challenge.
And I also would like you, if you accept this challenge, to make a comment on this podcast episode. But I would like you to go out purposefully. Well, not even having to do it purposefully. I would like you to find a woman who you think could really use a boost in confidence and give her that boost.
Nice.
Whether it's you compliment her hair, her smile, her eyes, her nails, her clothes, whatever, how she treats her child. Give her a compliment and then come to the comments and tell us about it.
Yes.
Tell us about what
Yes.
you did to lift somebody up, a woman up,
Yeah.
and how
Nice.
it impacted her, what you felt
Girl.
in that minute.
Good job.
Yeah.
Five.
That's excellent.
Yes, I love that.
Excellent.
I
I
love
think,
that.
okay, you guys do poll questions,
Yeah.
but I think you need to do challenge questions.
Oh, I'm kind of liking that.
I think you need to challenge questions
So, like what you just did, the challenge question.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
and come to the comments and let us know what you did.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe we should take it a step further and offer we're gonna put everybody that comes in and comments
Into a drawing?
into a drawing,
Woohoo!
and they're gonna win something fun.
That would be cool.
It could be anything.
It could be.
I mean, I could be
It's
sending
a surprise.
you. I could be sending you a bar tool, like a shaker.
There's
Or maybe I will DoorDash a bottle of vodka to your door. You don't
Oh,
know.
that would be so fun.
You don't know.
From a random
So,
spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want
I
to do
would
that?
do that. Oh
Let's
my
do
gosh,
it.
I would do that.
I'm sorry to plug them again. It's going to be Deep Eddies.
That's fine.
The Deep Eddy vodka.
If they sell it in
the
that
flavor
area,
of your
area.
choice.
it has to be in their area.
Because I need to go look in my area and see if they sell that there. Because I honestly haven't seen it. I've looked at the vodka areas because I've made homemade vanilla with vodka.
Oh, look at you.
And I don't remember seeing that there.
Most
but I will
of the
look.
time that I have noticed, like when we went up to Montana, we found the grapefruit, and I can't.
The ruby red is always, yes.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Everybody has ruby red or lemon. Those are probably the two most popular that I see outside
I'm okay
of
with the
the
lemon.
state.
I'm not okay with the ruby
No,
red.
the ruby red isn't that great. What's so special? What do they make it with?
But are you a grapefruit person?
No.
Do you like grapefruit?
Okay.
Yeah.
I did a whole diet plan with you had to take a shot of real grapefruit juice.
Right.
You had to drink like 6 ounces or 4 ounces or some shit.
Ooh, that's disgusting.
You had to drink it before anything that day.
Ew.
And it couldn't be grapefruit juice cocktail
Right.
because that has a lot of sugars added. Literally straight grapefruit juice. And I did that for a while. So I don't hate grapefruit. I love getting a grapefruit just out of the blue. Like my mouth is watering right now.
I like pink
because
grapefruit,
you put
not
yes,
regular.
pink grapefruit is that's my go-to as well. But even if it's just the yellow one, I put the sugar on the top and it makes it juice more, just like strawberries. Put strawberries in a bowl, you put some sugar on it, and you got strawberry juice and strawberries. The grapefruit is the same way. I don't hate grapefruit, but for some reason that ruby red vodka, I don't know what to mix it with. I could just do rainwater or Sprite or both. But what do you make with a grapefruit? The grapefruit is not something that you really typically say, ooh, I can make the most amazing drink with this.
Right. I see that.
So I think that's where my thought is when I see it, I can't do a lot with it. The lemon, I can do a lot with it. The lime, you can do a lot with it because many cocktail recipes have lemon or lime in them.
Right.
Okay.
So we can do it. Oh, go Shay.
So I went on my bartender. Did you cheers your mic?
You were talking about drinks.
It says Ruby Red is a sweet vodka with grapefruit flavor.
I don't feel it's sweet. I feel like it makes my glands go, no!
You feel it's tart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it's worse than the lime for me. The lime I love. I could shoot it
Okay,
straight.
so they're saying to mix grapefruit soda with the Ruby Red.
Well, that would
No.
be Fresca.
Okay, is that what that is?
Fresca's got a grapefruit.
Oh.
Okay, that might taste good. Like I would be willing to try that because I don't mind Fresca.
I love Fresca.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the Ruby Red and I'm totally gonna try that.
You gotta wait for me to come over next time.
It
Okay.
says to
It better be soon.
make a classic Paloma or a unique twist on a cocktail.
Oh my god, I keep hearing and things that come up on my FYP and all that talk about Paloma. Tell us what a Paloma is.
Yes, I've
Shay.
never heard of it. That's a Paloma.
Okay, give me just a minute. I will definitely Google Paloma. What?
Oh, I thought it said it right there.
No.
Paloma.
Look at that. It looks like a fucking pink grapefruit.
It is a tequila.
It says a tequila-based cocktail, but they're saying to make it with It's just basically tequila with lime juice and a grapefruit-flavored soda, such as Fresca, Squirt, or Doritos.
Oh my gosh, Squirt.
You know what?
When's the last time you saw a Squirt on the shelf?
Maybe that's why I never liked
Right.
them.
So all I hear right there is Ruby Red, lime,
And
and
Fresca.
Fresca,
Lemonade
or Squirt.
and Ruby Red.
Lemonade. No,
That's-
I
No.
don't know about that.
This
No.
says it beautifully enhances the grapefruit essence of the
No,
vodka.
pass on that.
Ick.
I'm picky about my lemonade.
Grapefruit juice
No.
with Ruby Red.
Mm-mm.
Club soda.
Yup.
Nope.
Rainwater.
Rainwater!
Cranberry juice.
Cranberry and grapefruit? I don't think so.
No.
What the actual fuck? Who says that?
Mm-mm.
You say that.
Tonic water.
I didn't.
A
You
tonic
say
water.
what the fuck all the time.
She says what?
I was saying, who the fuck said that because of the grapefruit?
She
And
said, what the
cranberry.
fuck? And then she says, who says that? I
And
was
she
like,
goes,
you do.
And I'm like, nuh-uh. And she's like, you say what the
Nice.
fuck quite
No.
often. Listen,
That's no lie.
sassafras.
That's no lie.
You're fitting right in.
Limeade.
People are going to be like,
No.
we want Ronnie back.
Limeade.
What
Red
the-
Bull.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
Red Bull and
No.
grapefruit.
No.
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 Orange juice and grapefruit
No.
juice. Okay.
No.
Listen, there is one brand of orange juice that you can buy in a bottle, and I don't want to bust on them because
Okay. Does it have pulp or does it not have pulp?
No, I think you can get it either way.
Okay.
But to me, anytime I drink it, it tastes like grapefruit juice.
Really?
Yes, it's disgusting.
Is it the Simply?
No.
Okay, good. Whew.
Ginger beer?
Ugh.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, though. Ginger beer is not a beer. It's not an ale. It's literally like an unsweet ginger ale. It actually is pretty good on different
No,
things. So it might actually make the grapefruit flavor a little milder.
Well, your next choice is ginger ale.
if you want it sweet. Okay.
And that is all. That is the 12 that they say.
So ginger twice.
Yeah, no. Still
No.
not doing it.
Mm-mm.
I don't like anything grapefruit, but that's just me.
That's you, right?
a ruby red cosmepolitan.
Wow.
Ruby,
Wow.
Ruby went to cosmetology school.
A ruby red cosmopolitan.
Stop. Just stop.
A ruby red
Just say Cosmo.
cosmopolitan
Oh.
cocktail. Bite me, bitch.
Your wish is my command.
A ruby.
Sorry, your backside is not my flavor.
Flavor.
A ruby red Moscow Mule. A
Oh.
ruby red grapefruit and jalapeno cocktail.
No. Don't fucking stick jalapenos in my shit.
A Hemingway grapefruit martini.
What's a Hemingway?
I don't know.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Well, we liked Tom Collins when we were introduced, so maybe Hemingway.
And
No.
Hemingway's a little bit too old for me.
a sexy in pink grapefruit martini.
It's probably grapefruit juice and vodka, super chilled. When you do a martini, you have to like shake it with ice for like a million years to get it really super cold. And then you don't taste any of it, and it goes down quite smoothly. So I think that is probably vodka and or gin.
No. What,
And
the
grapefruit
Hemingway?
juice. No.
No.
That pink thing.
A Hemingway
Wow.
Try that again.
Try
Back
it
up.
again.
Woo.
The Hemingway grapefruit martini is a delicious pink top. I'm fucking done. Anyway, the Hemingway. Shut up.
It's a pink
The Hemingway is a delicious
Pink taco.
I think I've
Pink
had a
taco.
stroke.
No.
It's because I'm reading ahead and I'm trying to like read ahead and say, well, anyway,
Well,
whatever.
stop it.
It's a pink cocktail made with vodka. It uses Deep Eddy ruby red grapefruit vodka, and I don't know what it doesn't specify.
It
Like
doesn't say.
like it doesn't say it right away. You're like, what?
It's made
Click to the
aromatic by a squeeze of lime and a hint of bitterness from the unmistakable addition of Luxardo maraschino liqueur. A must-have for any home bar. We use it mostly for aviations and last words. Oh, okay, we got to figure out what those drinks are.
It's so good.
That's what makes it dangerous, it says.
I think not. I think not. If you're having it at a friend's house, hide the car keys and bring your jammies.
Love it.
Why is it called the Hemingway? Who knows?
It's named after my friend from high school, Mike Hemingway. Right there, it says.
Okay. Hi, Mike.
Go, Mike! Mike.
It is not Wednesday.
Oh.
It is not hump day. It's Friday.
It's right.
Friday, bitches!
And what do we do?
It is pretty.
And what do
It's
we
a
do
pretty
on
drink.
Fridays? What do we do on Fridays?
We drink and podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That reminds me. So the other day at work, thinking of what do we do every Friday? It reminded me of what do we do every day? Pinky and the Brain, right? Do you remember that cartoon?
No.
I never watched it.
No.
Pinky and the Brain.
I know.
It
My
bored me.
brain doesn't tolerate shows
Stupid.
like that.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
I used to
Like,
watch. I used to watch it with the kids I nannied.
No.
So my coworker is from Puerto Rico.
Okay, yes.
So he told me what it was called in Spanish, which I cannot tell you because I don't speak Spanish. But it's freaking hilarious. And he sent me the theme song in Spanish. I will find it for you because it's funny.
And the brain.
She's totally gurgling it.
Gurgling.
I am gurgling it.
You'd probably be better on the YouTube. I could have sworn you sent it to me.
I just want a hot pizza.
Ma'am.
No.
Ma'am.
No.
Stop whining like a little bitch. I don't know where he sent it to me at. I will find it because it's funny.
So, y'all know that I was podcast dumping on the way here, trying to catch up with different
Yes.
ones. And of course, 5 hours is not long enough to catch up because I've been slacking. And
Rude.
I know, and I apologize for that. So I will tell you that there are points in time where I was driving and I'm listening to you guys. And, okay, like on the 80s music episode, when I heard Shay say, well, that reminds me of high school dance, or that reminds me of my brother. And I'm like, I'm going, ooh, 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 like Horseshack from Welcome Back, Kotta. Even though most of you out there probably don't even know who that is. But I'm like, ooh, I remember that song. I got a funny story about that song.
Aww.
And I'm like, but I can't tell you guys because I am driving and you've already recorded it. And so I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to these episodes and I'm going to comment in those episodes.
Yes. Yes.
What my experiences were
Right.
listening to your shows
Yes.
and what songs and what my memories are. There's one. Okay, you guys were playing. I gotta tell you this.
This is more fun than reading a comment.
I tell you. Okay,
Right?
so you guys were talking about Guns N' Roses.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, well, in my former life as a military police person in the military, I was stationed in Alabama with my, well, he's not my ex, but he might as well be my ex.
Just yeah.
But anyways, so we were stationed there and we were both working as MPs and his boss asked if we wanted to go help provide security for concerts over in Birmingham.
Oh, heck yeah.
What?
So we load up in his boss's van and there's like, I don't know, there's like 8 of us. And there's me and another woman who is a badass. I mean, just a badass
Nice.
military police woman. So, and I always, this goes back to that confidence thing. I didn't ever feel confident enough to be in the same room with her because I thought she's such a badass and I'm not. But then I found out later that I am a badass. So,
good girl.
Right?
right. So her and I get placed. No, I gotta tell you, we are in Birmingham, Alabama at the horse racetrack.
Okay.
It had rained for 3 days
Straight mud.
prior to this
Ugh.
concert. Concert was Guns N' Roses.
Mm.
So we are there, and they are still hauling in dump truck loads full of dirt to try to fill the
Really?
center of this horse track
Uh-huh.
because there's so much water in there and there's so much mud and everything, and they're just hauling it in. So the people are lined up for days waiting to get into this concert.
That's
and there's
crazy.
the logistics for this place was absolutely horrible. I don't know who scheduled all this. But there was like 20 porta potties for thousands of people.
Oh,
So
wow.
people were just crapping and peeing all over. the
Oh my
place.
gosh.
It was awful.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Oh
I mean,
my God.
I don't want to say that the worst of the worst of society came out for this concert, but they had been in these parking lots, and we're in Alabama in July.
Oh, hot and
Was it
So
a free
hot-
concert?
No, so it was hot and humid and all the rain
miserable.
that it had. It was miserable. And so
right.
people have been camping in this parking lot for this open concert for days.
Oh my gosh.
For days.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
so
sure
you
it
didn't-
smelled amazing.
So you
It
didn't
was
get
awful.
tickets.
No,
You just was first come.
it
first
was,
served.
yes.
Oh,
So we
okay.
started out as security there, like up at the gates, and they only had like 10 gates open, and we had to search people, and we had to make them throw away anything that was considered contraband back then. So cameras and binoculars and alcohol
Oh, wow, that's
and
crazy.
anything went into these big bins. And people, we gave them the opportunity that they could go back to their car and drop
Yeah.
it off, but no, they just wanted to dump it in these bins and get rid of it so they could get into the concert, so they could
Wow.
be up in front closest to
Just
the
wanted
stage. Well,
Okay.
we had a special forces unit, big, bulky, beautiful men who lined
That's what I'm
the
talking about.
stage. Okay, I had to forget that I was married for a minute at that time in my life. But these men lined the stage,
Right.
and so her name was Pam, and her and I got positioned after all of that nonsense at the gate. We got positioned to the right of the stage as you're looking at it. And there was a big chain link fence that we were at the gate. And so we were there where all the ambulances were. So anybody
Okay.
who passed out or whatever got handed by the special forces guys to us, and we carried them over there to get medical treatment.
Okay.
These girls that were there were walking around in this manure-filled muck, because that's what it was. And they were walking around with these short skirts and like almost no tops. And don't get me wrong, back when I was in my 20s, I did some crazy crap like that too.
What
But
kind of shoes were they wearing?
some of them were in heels.
Oh my
And
God.
so they were sinking to their mid knees. I mean, it was awful. It was awful, I tell you. So
It was the best concert of their life.
it was.
They probably still tell stories
Look,
about
I
it.
still tell stories about that. So I take fun in their pain because I was there and I was sober and I helped out all of these guys. But somebody up towards the front of the stage had mace, and they started spraying these girls in the
What the
face.
fuck?
Exactly.
Like one of the security guards
No,
or another
no,
patron?
a concert goer.
Oh my
That's
God.
Was
That's messed
spraying
up.
them.
That's
And
messed
so
up.
these special forces guys, well, when we first got there, we couldn't get the gate open, the door that opened. We couldn't get the door open. So these special forces guys were handing these women over the fence to us. Ladies, let me tell you something. You have never lived life until you have slid your hands up somebody's manure-ridden leg up into the nether regions.
Right?
Because most of these women were not wearing panties. So
Oh,
you
shit.
can imagine where
They
my
were on
fingers.
stage.
You can
Ew.
imagine where my fingers ended up in
Ew.
most of these women.
Oh my God.
And I ended up having to take them over there
No, thank
to
you.
medical. But I will never forget that experience, or Guns N' Roses and Sweet Child of Mine playing in my head during that time. But I will tell you, we then had to ride back to Fort McClellan, Alabama. So Pam and I get to the end of this vehicle, and we look at the gentlemen that are with us, and we're like, gentlemen, turn your heads around because we're stripping. because we were not riding that hour and a half back in nasty clothes because our jeans, we were covered in crap all the way up.
Oh my gosh.
So thankfully, the gentleman that was driving the vehicle had some towels, and so we were naked in the back, wrapped in towels.
That's nice.
Nice. And they say joining the army isn't fun.
Oh, it was the best time of my life. Best time of my life. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Yep.
In a heartbeat.
Ruby thinks I'm
Shay
crazy
would
when
too.
I say that, but
In a heartbeat.
I don't think you're crazy. I think you did the best for you.
Yeah.
Me, I'd have punched the first man that told me what to fucking do. So,
I understand that.
yep.
We're not gonna go there.
Nope.
Nope.
Not going there.
But we all make choices in life.
Yes.
And
And I have told Ruby, had I not joined the military, I probably would have been a drug addict.
And I told her, nah, I wouldn't let it happen.
I wouldn't have been a drug addict. I would have probably been married with 6 kids.
Oh my God, you choked her up,
I made
That
liquid
almost
come
came
out
out
her
my
nose.
right?
I think a
But
little bit
no,
did come out my
seriously,
nose.
because that's what girls back then
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I graduated in
You know, I
I graduated in 1984, and I'm proud of it.
Nice.
But that's what people did.
Yeah.
They didn't go off to college, and we were in a rural community, and so that was the standard that was in front of us, and that's what everybody did.
And you know what? That's a whole nother episode. We should write it down because I was never taught. Get a college degree and do something because it just wasn't the way it was.
Back
Right.
when we were kids, college wasn't a big deal.
Exactly.
Right.
It
right.
wasn't, if you could go to college, it's because you could afford it. But it wasn't a requirement like it is now. But I
Yeah.
think that comes from us not having college, that we were like, our kids will go to college.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
college is important. But
Because
now,
my kid is going to have better than I did.
Right. But now, you almost want them to go to a trade school.
Yes.
So that they can have a better paying job.
Yes.
Because college...
And not have that debt
Yes.
Yeah.
hanging over
Yeah.
them.
And honestly, after about 5 to 10 more years, who's gonna build those houses?
Exactly.
Who's going to plumb
Who's
them?
gonna plumb? Who's gonna be electrical? I mean,
Yep.
there's so many trades, important trades for society
Mm-hmm.
that are out there that there's not gonna be anybody.
That's
Right.
why Mike Rowe does his show.
Yes, I love Mike Rowe.
Why he does that show that talks about trades
Yeah.
and
Yep.
stuff. So,
You know, he's got a great
It's
scholarship
important with
program,
all these
too.
get a college degree. You can't get a job unless you have a college degree. No,
No.
it doesn't have to fucking be that way.
right.
Trades are important.
You won't find no cougars if you're working in an office. Oh wait, you
'cause
might. Your boss might be one.
There you go. Your boss might be a cougar. That's a whole nother episode.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
You want me to
It's
write
true.
that? Boss is a cougar.
Bosses as a cougar.
Right.
Boss is cougar.
What else has Ronnie got? She's already given us our challenge.
I think what I'm going to do is put all my other comments in the comments.
Okay.
Nice.
That's fair.
And then that way you guys can address those.
Those comments.
Those comments.
Actually, we would like to have them ask or suggest topics.
That would be cool too. So
Yes.
you could do that in each of this episodes. Is if something
If
sparks
you
your
want us to
fancy
discuss it, yeah.
on something that is said, if something jumps in your mind,
Yeah.
shoot it in the comments.
We can do that.
And on this episode, not only the challenge
Yes, the
for
challenge.
when you do your challenge, but also you can comment where you fall and your thoughts on the
Your title.
feline.
scale.
Your
Yes.
feline scale.
Where do you fall in the feline scale?
That's awesome. We want to hear from you guys. So
Yes.
bring it. Comment.
There is no stupid comment. Just like there's no stupid question.
Right?
There's
Exactly.
no stupid comment.
We
So.
want to know.
That's right.
All right.
And I also want to know if you enjoyed me being part of the podcast.
Yeah, let us know if we should bring Ronnie back.
Yes.
Bring Ronnie back.
Because I'd love to
Bring
be back.
Ronnie back. Bring Ronnie back. Woohoo! Nice.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. All right. On that note, I'm Ruby.
And I'm Shay.
And I'm Ronnie.
Till another day.
Thank you for joining us for your new favorite podcast.
Woo!
We will see you next week. Make sure you like and follow @CougarDrinks on all your favorite social media platforms, including our YouTube channel. We are so excited to build this community with you.
So excited!
And we hope you will become a member of our Cougar crew.
Drink happy!